Hi. I often hear a lot of misconceptions about employees' compensation liability insurance policy. One of the misconceptions is that the occupation of the employee is not listed as per Schedule 2 of the Employees' Compensation Act, and hence there is no need to take insurance for the employee. The second is that the employee is not engaged in any hazardous or manual work. So, what is the need for a policy, employees' compensation policy? These two are far from true. With the amendment to the Employees' Compensation Act, the term worker has been changed to employee, which has a wider connotation. And the list of occupations which is there under Schedule 2 of the Act is not exhaustive. So, if there is a doubt or a litigation as to whether a particular employee is coming within the purview of the Employees Compensation Act or not, such questions will be resolved against the employer. This is because the Employees Compensation Act is a beneficial legislation. It is meant to benefit the employee. So, narrow interpretation is never done by the court of law. Another common misconception which I often hear is that we have taken group personal accident policy for all our employees, so they are protected. So, there is no need for EC policy, employees compensation policy. This is also not true because a PA policy is a benefit policy. Upon the death or disability, then if there is a death, then the nominee gets a fixed benefit. And if it is a permanent disablement, then a compensation is paid out to the employee. Now, employees' compensation policy is a liability policy. It is meant to cover the legal liability of the employer arising out of the employment of the employee in the workplace. So, as per Section 10B of the Employees Compensation Act, if there is a fatal injury or a serious injury, then the employer is required to inform the Employment Compensation Commissioner about that incident. And the Employees Compensation Commissioner will then conduct a hearing and pass an award against the employer. This has to be satisfied. So you cannot produce a PA policy before the EC Commissioner and discharge your liability. If you have an EC policy, then you can produce the EC policy before the EC Commissioner and implicate the insurance company in the case. And in case of any award which is passed, the insurance company will satisfy that award. So the PA policy cannot be a substitute for EC policy. Even if you have settled a PA claim, the liability under EC policy will still remain. So this must be borne in mind. Employees' compensation policy must be bought to ensure that you are protected against legal liability arising out of your employment. Thank you.